third. I was not ready for this.
There's no telling.
Oh, okay. How's everyone doing tonight? MVPs. Woo! This place looks a lot more packed than it sounds, so you should fix that if you can. I'm here with my girlfriend. I have a really awesome girlfriend who I love because she watches porn with me. And yeah, that's she got it. No, she watches porn with me. She was kind of weirded out by it at first. She asked me about it. She's like, is it ruining it if I watch it with you? Because I know that this is something you do with like your alone time. Like that's your you time when I'm at work. If I watch porn with you, does it cheapen it? And I'm like, no, baby, you don't understand. When I watch porn alone, I have to jerk off and then like clean up and make a sandwich.
Right.
But when I watch porn with you, I have to jerk off, but you get to make me the sandwich. So it's so much better. No, that's I'm kidding. I fuck her, obviously. I fuck her silly.
Yeah, he does.
It's great. Thank you. It's true, and it's a blast. If you've never had consensual sex with an adult female, I recommend it. It's a good time. A lot of people having trouble with sexualization lately. I've noticed that there's like big groups of people that get really offended by the simplest sexual innuendos or shit like that. Like, did you guys see this whole Nicki Minaj problem with Good Morning America like a week ago? None of you know who Nicki Minaj is. What am I saying? I'm the only white guy here who knows who Nicki Minaj is. I am a fan. She's a hip hop artist. She's very attractive, and she was performing on Good Morning America like 2 weeks ago, and she had a nip slip or a wardrobe malfunction, if you still like using that term because you're an asshole. But she, like, her left tit popped out of her dress while she was jumping for like 5 seconds, and people lost their fucking minds about it. Like the Parents Television Council, which you can already tell by their name, they're assholes, obviously. The Parents Television Council put out this report that was just like a scathing, like accusatory report against Good Morning America and ABC and everything. And I'm like, it's a titty. Like, it's just a titty, and it's not even that big of a deal. Can you imagine how much better the world would be if we all saw tits first thing in the morning? Like, when we woke up and just turned on the TV, like, I don't want to go to work, I'm tired, and hey, all right. Hey, it's going to be okay. I think today's going to be a good day. Yeah, there'd be no debt crisis or war. Everyone would be pretty stoked. But they freaked out. They were like, this is not the first time such explicit material has been thrust upon us. These families are waking up for their morning news and we get hit with this sucker punch. I'm like, it's just a tit. Like, if I woke up and I saw a hyena fucking a dead toddler on Good Morning America, I'd be like, that's, whoa, like, not before noon, guys. But boobs, really? I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with other things that I see on TV, though. I was watching Travel Channel recently. I watch a lot of these shows. They're like, the best of, or where to get the greatest this, and the funnest beaches and shit like that. And it's cool because they have Adam Richman on there who does like the Man vs. Food show. I like him a lot. He's fun. And he's a decent guy. He's from Brooklyn, so every time they're like, oh, where to get the best pizza, he's just like, it's this place in Brooklyn. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go to New York one day and I'm gonna eat some good pizza there. And then they've got Zach from Ghost Adventures or some shit, who's a local here in Vegas, and he doesn't like to stray far from town. So everything he loves is in Vegas. And he's like, oh, my favorite bar is this one like saloon right outside Vegas. And I'm like, I could totally fucking go there. Let's scrounge up $20 for drinks and go to the best bar this ghost hunter thinks exists. But then there's this woman on there, and I don't want to name names because she's probably a nice lady, but she just comes off as a bit pretentious. Because then she comes on the show and she's like, oh, the best strudel I ever had was this, it was just baked in this perfect dough, and the fruit was just so fresh, and then there was this glaze, and I'm like, my mouth's watering. I'm like, oh, this strudel sounds fantastic. She's like, it's at this quaint little shop just outside Prague. Like, fuck you! I'm not going to Prague! Nobody watching this show is going to Prague. I guarantee you less than 5% of the people watching that Travel Channel show at home in America don't even know where Prague is. There's probably one couple in Kansas City that's like, holy shit, baby, we leave for Prague on Friday. This is perfect. We gotta pencil in that strudel place. It sounds fantastic. The rest of us are fucked. Like, I can't get strudel like that anywhere now. But that's not even the worst part. I had another thing. This was a commercial I saw. It was a commercial I actually paid for because it was on a DVD that I bought. they always give you the little commercials before you watch the movie. And it was for the digital copy that comes with movies now. If you buy a DVD or a Blu-ray, you get a bonus disc so you can upload the digital version of the movie to your computer for convenience, because lugging around that disc with you everywhere you go is a fucking nightmare. Like, what anguish. But it's the commercials just, they're like, oh, you got this, now you've got DVDs with digital copy, and they show this adult female, like, plugging the disc into her computer, and she's uploading the movie, there's the buffering bar, and then she's like, yay, I can watch this film on the go. And then they show this teenage girl or this like college student who's like, you can put it on your laptop. And then they show this 7-year-old kid who's like, I can put it on my iPod. I'm like, what the fuck is that kid doing with an iPod? He's on a playground. The video footage is him at recess. He's like, I can put it on my iPod. I'm like, that fucking little snot factory has a $300 electronic in his Phineas and Ferb backpack, because between learning cursive in the state capitals, he's got to watch Toy Story 3 on the go? Are you fucking kidding me? But I'm just jealous because I can't afford an iPod right now. Like, that's the main thing. That kid's never going to understand the value of $1. I do, because I just got a new job. That was where you all clapped to congratulate me on my new job. You guys suck at this open mic shit. I'm sorry. No, I got a new job. It's a full-time job with money and everything. It's so good. And the first thing I'm going to do with my first big paycheck, I'm so excited. Everyone, when they get a new job, like, I'm going to spoil myself. I'm going to save up for a computer. I'm going to get my oil changed or something like that. And what I'm going to do is fill my gas tank. All the way to the top. I'm going to put that fucking needle past the F. When was the last time anyone here was able to fill their gas tank? Because you all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's always the same pocket change. Like, the only way I realized gas prices were going down is I got back in the car afterwards and I was like, oh, the needle's a little further to the right this time. I guess my $10 went a little further than it usually does. Gas must be cheaper. That's exciting. I'm gonna fill it all the way to the fucking F. I'm gonna sit in there and I'm gonna lock it, and then I'm just gonna walk around the 7-Eleven and I'm gonna go buy jerky. And I'm gonna come back and be like, oh, it filled itself because I didn't have to worry about the price this time. Then I'm gonna drive around the block like 6 times, come back and fill it again. Fuck it. I got money. My name's Josh Levesque. You guys have a great night. And clap for the rest of the comics. They're trying really hard.